What's up, y'all? Uncle Earl here with another division video, and today I bring you a build I've been working on for a little bit. This is my Hexo build. Let me go ahead and show y'all right now in all its glory. Running 7,500 firearms, 5k stamina, and bare bones on electronics, and a little bit of skill power. So let me go ahead and just go over as to what it is. So for my primary and secondary, as you can see, I'm running two ARs, two lightweights, both fully optimized. The entire build is fully optimized. I don't give y'all nothing that I don't 100% upgrade as much as possible. So lightweight number one, 25k base damage, 900 RPM, 35 mag. I mean, 65 mag. Deadly critical hit damage is increased by 15%. Vicious critical hit chance is increased by 10% while having more than 2 seconds of health. And competent weapon damage is increased by 10% for 15 seconds after using a skill. Mods, as you can see, extended mag, crit chance, rate of fire, pro red dot sight, large suppressor, small grip. Me personally, I prefer these suppressors. It just helps with my aim, and it's just visually just better for me opposed to seeing the whole loud vent break vent splatter, whatever it's called. Secondary, also 25k base damage, pretty much modded almost the exact same way as a primary gun. Only thing different is some of the talents. We got deadly critical hit damage increased by 15% again. Responsive, where damage is increased by 10% when closer than 10 meters to the target. And my favorite, unforgiving. Missing health segments increase your damage. One missing segment plus 10%. Two missing segments plus 25%. These talents just work very well together, especially responsive and unforgiving. They work very, very well together. For my mods, I got an extended mag, as you can see. Extended mag with crit chance, rate of fire, pro red dot sight, large suppressor again, small grip again. And where I can for these mods, I try to get like a little bit of stability, just a little bit of stability on the underbarrel, just to help with my aim, you know. For my sidearm, I'm running a double barrel sawed-off shotgun, as y'all know, with my favorite talent, predatory. Killing a target regenerates 35% of your health over 20 seconds. Sustain, killing a target increases your health by 6%. And determine, where killing a target reduces all skill cooldowns by 7.5%. And as you can see, this is a low gear score one. If it was fully optimized, it'd be 189, but I would just prefer the low gear score one because sometimes some of my stamina isn't as high for all of my like hybrid and Hexo builds. So I'd rather just have this, and it has like a lot lower of a stamina requirement. Alright, so let's go right over to the build. For the chest piece, as you can see, I'm running a rapid chest piece where decreased cooldowns by 15%, and I'm running with health, skill haste, and ammo capacity. 1272 on the firearms just because it's gold. In the mods, you have two stamina mods with health. The mask, I'm running with the refresh mask, road firearms with crit chance and damage to elites. Damage to elites just in case I'm up in the upper DZs and I'm farming, or I'm with my team and we need to go and kill off some NPCs real quick. That damage to elites definitely helps. And my mod for that one is also firearms with health. Knee pads, road firearms, these are my striker knee pads. God road, I would say. Road firearms, crit damage, bleed, burn, shock. And stamina with health and pulse critical hit chance. As you can see, it just says that it's just showing one, and that's how the whole Skulls MC gloves work. Because if you have two of anything, then you don't get that extra bonus. For my holster, I'm running with the Banshee holster with crit chance and with the pulse critical hit chance as well. And the gloves, road firearms, Skulls MC gloves, which pretty much make the entire build work. Damage is increased by 16% when no set bonuses are active. So that's pretty much like constantly just having a booster on you, which is awesome. And the way they have this modded is critical hit damage, AR damage, and critical hit chance. And I have two which are pretty much rolled exactly the same. Only thing difference is that one says AR and one says SMG, depending on how I feel. But right now I am in love with ARs, so I'm doing ARs. And for my backpack, I'm running it with a specialized backpack, rolled stamina, where it adds 200% of firearms and stamina to skill power. As you can see, that's why I have like a little bit of skill power. Rolled stability, just because I want to go ahead and land those shots, opposed to the extra crit damage where you can hit or miss with the shots. I'd rather just be confident in my shots, and also with bleed resistance, because it's only a matter of time before you get put on bleed. And my mod is a stamina with health, as well as 2 first aid self heals. I pretty much run 2 first aid self heals just because I feel like if you run 4, I don't really notice the difference between running 4 versus running 3. I feel like 2 is that sweet spot, and I can have 2 more options to go ahead and run whatever. In this case, I picked the pulse critical hit chance because I'm running ARs. If I was running SMGs, I might go ahead and just switch them all out to like first aid self heals just to have something there. But let's go over to the character sheet. So as you already know my firearm, stamina, and electronics are at. Weapon damage for my AR, for my Deadly Vicious Competent one is 25k weapon damage. Critical hit chance is 33%. Critical hit damage 122, headshot 87, and the stability, which is kind of like where it kind of works, 19% for the stability. And y'all know I love my stability. That's why pretty much all my builds I have a little bit of stability on it, just to help me to land those shots and help the beam a little bit better. Range 28 meters, reload time, something that no one cares about. All weapon damage bonus is 16%. That's those Skull MC gloves right there. AR damage bonus 12%. Everything else is 0. Damage to elites 12%. Enemy armor damage 24%, just because it's an AR. Skill power, you see that. Skill haste 9%. But with the rapid chest piece, I'm really at 24%. So that's how the build kind of just comes together. And that's running with like pretty much no skill haste on any of the mods. That's just the build. Toughness 444 or 445. Max health is almost 300. Armor is totally optimized. Protection from elites, none. Bleed resistance 50%, because it's only a matter of time before you get hit with bleed. I could run EDR, but I'm not really a huge fan of EDR. Burn 33%, shock 33%. So the way the build comes together is with the rapid, of course, and the refresh. So once I get down to that last health segment, then guess what happens? I got my strike back kicking in, because once I pop a med kit, and as well as critical save kicking in, and then pretty much I'm back to like full health. And then I can switch over to my deadly response to my forgiving gun and mow them down, and it works without fail. I'm also running adrenaline, where I get immunity for 7 seconds from status effects after I use a med kit, as well as precision, where headshot a hostile to pulse them for 10 seconds. I believe the pulse increases your critical hit chance by 12.5 and your critical hit damage by 25%. Don't quote me. I heard it on one of Marco Styles' videos. I haven't been able to really test it out 100%, but definitely these two talents, for critical save and strike back, they definitely work very well with the chest piece, the rapid chest piece, as well as a refresh mask. And for the skills, because it's a rapid chest piece, I'm running with a booster where it temporarily increases my damage and damage resistance, and that comes back every 37.6 seconds. As you can see the difference between that and the pulse. And I'm also running a box, which comes back almost 27 seconds, just to help to remove status effects and stuff like that. And of course I'm running a green, just because it comes back faster compared to any of the other signature skills because of the rapid chest piece. So yeah, that's the build. Like, let me know what y'all think, try it out, and let me know in the comments.